What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ. I just want to focus in on the Pittsburgh Penguins acquiring Max Lapierre for Marcel Gotch and the St. Louis Blues. I think St. Louis is getting a better player in the deal. I like Gotch a lot, and I think he fits in what they're doing in St. Louis. Really, just a good depth center. And I know he didn't produce, offensively with the Penguins the way they wanted him to, but I think give him the opportunity in St. Louis, and I think he'll do that. I think he can anchor a penalty kill, play some big minutes in the top six, do little things like that. And I think that, for St. Louis, you get a good forward there, and they got some depth, and he just further adds to that. For Pittsburgh, they just love being hated. I mean, Max Lapierre is one of the most unlikable players in the NHL. And this is a guy with Brad Marchand playing on his team. So, for me to say that's, I call it like I see it. And I just think the diving, the flopping, the just being a general piece of work. I don't think he'll be out of place in Pittsburgh, to be honest with you. And I think Pittsburgh's cut back on the being hated shtick a little bit, but at the same time, they're still the Penguins, and if they get no playoff series with the Bruins, there are a few players that get under the beast's skin more than Lapierre does. Look at what he did in Montreal, and then with the Canucks. He's easy to hate, and believe me, Bruins fans know that, and the Bruins team knows that. So I'm not saying they made this move with the intention of going into a playoff series with the Bruins, but I think it's definitely there. He's an agitator, and getting him there, adds some tenacity in the bottom six, and he's not the worst offensive player. Never mind. He had 28 points one year for Montreal, so one of those things. He's played in the Stanley Cup final before, went to conference finals with the Habs, so he's definitely he played in some big games, and knows what it takes to get there and win in clutch situations. So, it's something to keep an eye on. But again, I think Pittsburgh's doing it to add some sandpaper. I don't think this is necessarily the right move for them, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. He's again one of the more hateable players in the league. So, we'll see what happens. Anyway, that's sort of the power play with CJ on the Marcel Gotch from Max Lapierre trade. Stay tuned for episodes for the season and beyond. Later, guys.